Hello, welcome to the channel. This is the continued reading if you're stopping by from TikTok, or if the first time you're here, welcome. If it resonates, great. We're going to be talking about someone who's got new ways of thinking about making money, just recently maybe had a breakup or something breaking off here, is about to be famous. These could also be people around you who are very successful in some kind of arts, and the energy here is full of budding love, new romance, maybe coming out of hiding in that arena, or feeling like you're ready to kind of step into the world again from behind your shield. I want to look at the shadow messages first here, right? This Empress came out, okay, with this situation. What are the shadow messages about this situation with these fans? Okay, it came out, it touched the camera right away. First card, huge, whatever confirmation of whatever this is. Okay, huge truth coming out about, I said in the pre-shuffle, there's some fans here that look like you have a lot of fans, especially female ones. One of them, maybe some of them not, snakes in the grass, duplicitous energy, snakes in the grass here in this like marsh around your feet. I was out in my yard the other day and I looked out and I had like some little strawberry patches, kind of like these little things. It kind of looks like them. And little wild strawberries that like I planted randomly years ago. And the little fence had fallen down and I went to grab it and a little snake went, and I was like, ah! But it's just a little garden snake. But like, you know what I mean? There is a snake in the grass somewhere, so be careful. Be careful. Be on guard. I'm not saying like, get your peace. I'm just saying, get your peace. No, like your peace. P-E-A-C-E, guys. P-E-A-C-E. All right. Something about this eclipse or this new moon energy right here with this dark circle. By the next new moon or something. What do you need to know is coming through by the next new moon? It didn't fall off the table. A union energy, possibly. Some kind of an awakening or new truth. What is this? Wow. Knight of Wands in the energy. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. What else? And Page of Cups. These could be all people around you. There is a King of Swords here, controlling person or control issues that actually is gone. That's going to go away. 222, right when I said that. And I saw 222 right before I started this 222 a.m. I looked at it when I was downstairs on my getting my laundry or something, and I went, oh shit, it's late. I was going to do a reading, start percussing. So that is moving on. Your own control issues or someone around you, a controlling masculine energy or person or essence, right? That is leaving your life. A business that controlled you, a way of thinking about finances, anything, okay? Maybe even just this way of finances thinking. That's your manifestations over here, okay? You might even, if you're the masculine here, if someone's not coming in for you, you're changing. Your energy's changing. What else do you need to see? Yeah, right? You're able to transmute the energy better now than ever before. And look at this, Magician and Empress. If you are in a masculine feminine dynamic of any sort, whether it's two masculine people, two feminine people, two non-binary, two fluid, it doesn't matter. It's two, okay, with these like bookends on the corners. Two here, right? With one, there's two here, you know what I mean? All right, so if you are a feminine in this dynamic, what do you need to see about your shadows? There is a masculine full of love for you somewhere out there right now thinking about you. If you're the masculine in this dynamic, what do you need to know? If there's a masculine here, what do you need to know? If there's a masculine, shadow messages for masculine. Nothing, apparently. Okay, if there's not masculine here, that could just be the reason. The feminines are there thinking about you. If you're watching and you just don't feel like saying anything, just know that they are. They see you in this energetic state. You two might be connecting in the energetic state, right? Even if you're not together in the physical at all, right? Even if they've told you to go away or blocked you or don't, give you the time of day or something like that, right? It's not your fault. It's just them. Okay? Now, feminines, there is a masculine out there somewhere regarding this union energy, okay, that you've been, busy with your thing up here, that this, you're kind of getting your messages about what to do. That's Knight of Wands energy, growing. And for some reason here, an energy. It's the energy surrounding this union here. Devil, but he flew off camera. Okay, kind of like there's fear, but they don't want you to know that you are intimidating to them, or that they are afraid to kind of come forward. But that might be moving out too, because that move over here with this control issues, right? That could be them themselves. That could be their issues. It could be your issues. It could be, but the fear, the control issues, they're kind of going away, right? They're getting up. Empress at the bottom of the deck as I'm talking about it and touching it, right? Your energy is shining through. What else is the energy? It jumped off the table, and it is the Death card. Okay, it's right here. Maybe there's something that broke this. If you're this Page of Cups in this circumstance, and you broke through something, right? Within yourself, or within this dynamic, or with another dynamic that could resonate. Any more energies about this? Well, Hierophant, very divine, divinely guided. They're getting messages like this little birdie is like singing in their ear every morning when they wake up. Something about birds singing, and just like getting the messages. Birds are messengers of the universe, right? What else? Energy here. And it fell right on top of that. What's this energy around the Magician? Whoa, that's a lot of energy around the Magician. There was a lot going on here. Wow, okay, look, yeah, I had both the ugly separation ending cards, and it kind of like is moving this way towards this over here. That was like a lot. We're not going to do that right now. I'm being told to pick it back up and try to get something to clarify what I just saw. What about this Ten of Swords energy here, this Death energy, any more messages about that? Yeah, there it is. Look at it. I said 10 of Swords, and it wasn't even the 10 of Swords I was looking at. That was the 9 of Swords, and the friggin' 10 of Swords came out. It went this way with this little stack that's right here, all these gnarly energies, or fear, or holding back, or stopping, or separation. That's all going over here off camera. You know what I mean? That's my confirmation. If it goes here in the pile, it's part of the pile. It's in your current. It's off here. If it's off camera anywhere, it's kind of shifting outward, away from my collective here. You're my collective. Thank you for being here. I hope some of these messages resonate. I'm going to keep getting a couple more cards here because we're only 7 minutes in. I like to make these a little longer for people who like to stick around and get some more messages. Right on. Any more energies here surrounding this connection, this coupling maybe, or this partnership, or whatever's going on here? If there's 2 people, any more messages around the energy? Lot of messages in the energy. Okay, I can't deal with all those right now. I saw Page of Swords. I saw something sort of dangling in the balance, right? Now, Page of Cups. I just got told to ask, what is this energy surrounding this? What's the energy surrounding this Page of Cups? Yeah, look at that. Ready to join hands, I just heard. It's time to align. It's the frequency of love. It's 432 hertz or whatever. It's time for an outpouring, a mutual exchange of love, where in the past maybe what had happened before when you've dealt with people, humans, okay, other humans in this human existence, where we're souls encapsulated in human bodies, we're electronic souls encapsulated in human bodies. The control issues, the things people do to each other here on Earth, that's a condition of being human, okay? And sometimes people don't pour back, and I think what's happened before is there's been times like that, or there's been control issues, or whatever things go on in between. But now it's time for a mutual, a beneficial, you know what I mean, back and forth volley of energy all the time, an energetic exchange that's constantly ongoing. It never really stops, right? Because once you turn your energy off from someone is when you kind of stop loving them, I believe, or how I feel about it. Like you can turn your energy on and off like a switch if you focus on it enough, right? It takes a while. It's not like an immediate, like a light switch. Sometimes it's like a delay, like where, like a projector that takes a while to turn on when you first turn it on, kind of thing. It's like kind of like that, like a slow cool down, sort of let go of energy. But you can do it, right? There's cord cutting, there's all that stuff. Give me some good messages here for the physical regarding the Empress here in this situation. This one turns sideways. Okay, this person, masculine person, or maybe it's you. We've got the 7 of Pentacles here, and this is the 8, right? No, it's the 7 twice. I can't do math. Okay, so you might be a masculine person here. You could be a masculine person, or there could be a masculine person around you that is in the same. They feel like they're not equal to you, even though they might be. Right, because you have all these fans. They just might have some money or abilities or you know, maybe they have fans too, but like, I don't know. I think their thing is just being trying to like make a little bit of money and move their way up in the world right now. And you're already like at the top. You're already like, you know, living the dream. All right. Any more messages here about this Knight of Cups? I just realized it's Knight of Cups and Page of Cups too. Knight of Cups, right on top of them. Okay, intuition. Your intuition is burning. You're feeling weird signs. You're getting like telepathic downloads maybe for the first time or more than usual. You're getting nudges from the spirit. Like when I say I'm being told to grab a certain deck, it's like something in the... I tried to explain it to my therapist the other day, and she probably thinks I'm crazy, but I think she's genuinely kind of interested sometimes. There's a pull towards a longing that feels like it's something within your soul, not just your mind, okay? It's in your essence. When I say the essence of people, when I say the masculine essence, you know, that's like your aura, your molecules that float around outside of your physical body, right? We're not just contained within this body. We have energetic fields that expand outward, like this right here, right? Some people's auras, I imagine mine to be not quite this big, but around, it goes around me like a protective bubble. That's how I picture mine. It was 1111, right when I just said that protective bubble. There might be something 1111 about this connection is protected, or you're protected here. Something about that for you masculines to know, especially in this, because it fell right on this Knight of Cups here in the dynamic underneath the feminine within the union line here, where we're talking about specifically union, right? What about any more messages here for the masculine? Wow. Okay. All right. This is where did something fall off the table? I swore two things came out, but no. Okay. So what you need to see here is, along with all these reminder of these gnarly, nasty looking energies down here, Devil, Death, and Ten of Swords. It's like I just heard like the bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean? Like at the end of a TV show when something's like, oh, all right, that's all going away. It's all off camera. And right now, your mind is made up, masculines, okay? Where you've been disappointed in love or offerings in the past, no matter what it was, whether it was a soulmate or not, you're also changing your mind and going that it's going away. You're going with the flow. That your mind is kind of made up. I just heard that you know that this feminine is your divine. Like they're looking up here. See how their like eyeball is kind of like trailing upward. They're like, I know it. I feel it now. I thought before maybe it was like craziness or that didn't exist. All right, any more messages here for the masculines? Yeah, there's your High Priestess coming out, touching the table to confirm all of this that you know about letting go of your control issues, letting go of your feeling of lack, or any kind of like someone made you feel like you weren't good enough that you dated, and your feminine is here to say, look, I held a candle for you this whole time, and I knew that you would figure it out, that we came here in this dream together. It was 1313, right when I just said that, and are now able to communicate with each other in dreams here when we're not together in the physical, because that might be the only way we can sometimes, right? We're always here for each other. I had a reminder today about that for people, specifically on the twin flame, twin soul type paths or journeys that you find yourself to be in or believe yourself to be in. Whatever you believe and feel is right to me. Okay, that's my answer on that. So if you believe you're there, you're supporting them, you know, it's like you're confirming that it's time to let go of all of whatever's happened between either you two or this person and another person, and you, or you and another person, or something with like, you know, connections outside of the two of you counterparts here, because there's not too many other energies around, right? Except this King of Swords that kind of went off the table too. That could be another person too that was like involved on the feminine side. Any more messages here about this, the masculines? Yeah, you're about to rise into your power and help your Empress here make those movies or whatever, YouTube videos or whatever that she makes, TikToks, that are helping her become famous. You're like also doing the same thing. You have your own creative powers at play here, and you two are a divine pairing. So it's gonna be, right, like the most, you know, aligned career settings that, you know, she's an actor, you're a director, whatever. Any more messages here for the feminine about this situation? it landed on my hand. Something about touching your hand like this. The person will touch your hand that's going to be a confirmation of who this could be for you. Okay, especially if they touch the top of it like this, not like the inside, like in here. Okay? Wow. I could feel like a warmth on that card when it fell on my hand, the way when someone touches they're just going to do like this to you. Okay, that's how you're going to know. They're just going to kind of like touch the hand. They're not necessarily going to hold it, because you two might not be like in a relationship. You might just see them somewhere, and they're just going to kind of, even if they're like trying to shake your hand and they do it awkward and they just go like, hey, don't take it as a sign of disrespect. Know that when they touch you, they feel the light, the light of 1,000 suns or whatever, the light of 1,000 galaxies or whatever you want to say. That light's inside of them. I'm drawn to the flame on my candle right now that you can't see on camera, kind of flickering behind the glass, and there's like some colorful image. I'm gonna tilt the camera up just real quick. I'm just like drawn to the flame, and the warmth coming from the heart center of the Mary, or the Lady of Guadalupe. Kind of like holding it to her heart chakra when she's got the hands in prayer position. I'm just like, I felt like a kind of a wave of relief. Okay, World card at the bottom of my deck. Timing is perfect for all of this. Any more messages here coming out? For the feminine. How about for the masculine and the physical? One more. Look at that. It's the dang Wheel of Fortune. It came back out. And that cycle, that is actually, see what went on the off-camera pile? It's that cycle is closing out and this new one's beginning. This very beautiful new one is beginning, where you're going to find something that fulfills you, whether it's a job prospect, coming together on a project at your school, creating a new website, making a movie, whatever this might be, coming together and getting literally married or something. Pay attention. Remember the hand. Okay? There's your reminder that this is very beautiful and fun, and what you've dreamt of since you were a little kid. Okay? In many ways, it could be love and the career you dream of at the same time. Okay? Especially if it's a divine counterpart or a really high-level soul connection that's been on its way, and it's like, I just picked this up, and like, look at the chin, the very pronounced chin, the light hair, and the eye position of both of these cards. You're both, masculines are looking to the future right now with hope. I just heard hope, and like, just like this, like, fingers crossed. All right, manifestations here. Time for some manifestations. What are the feminines manifesting right now? Whoops, I held the cards the right side up, not upside down. What are the feminines busy manifesting here? Fell on my hand again. Wow. Okay. Your heart center is open, and you've been working on that. You've been opening up to love. You've been creating the dream within yourself. You are so powerful. The High Priestess came back out from the pre-shuffle. Okay, guys? Your own self-love preserves you in this state where the masculine see you as this beautiful thing that just radiates. Okay? I got a card upside. Wait a minute. Something's weird here. Half the cards are upside down. What is going on? No, just like a group of cards went upside down. That was so weird. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of my deck again. Different deck. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Timing. Fate. Divinity. If I haven't said this in a reading in a while, or you've never heard it before, my channel is called The Price of Fate because there is destiny. You come here with a predestined life, especially on Twin Flame Paths. You come here and you guys go, oh, we're going to make the best romance, or sci-fi movies, whatever. Romance, sci-fi is such a weird genre. They say every good movie has a romance undertone. There's always a love story. Anyway, you're going to come here and make the best, movie series anyone's ever seen of whatever genre you're into, or you're gonna, whatever it is, you came here to do that, and you're on the way. Okay, those cycles are like, the time is now. I say that all the time, but what else are the feminines manifesting here? A patience and a knowing within yourself that you've planted the seeds. You've done the work. You were something about just being at the beach and Sagittarius here. You placed yourself in the right circumstances to just await your blessings to come in now. You've been patient. You've done the inner work. What do the masculines need to know about manifesting? Well, it came right out. And it flew over here and touched my physical deck. I might have to pull it back out because of that. It's the Eight of Wands. And it touched this old set of things that are leaving. And this at the same time. So what I'm hearing is, and it's also a duplication, right? A confirmation. You're getting the knowledge from the spirit guides right now. If you listen in and you pay attention to the signs, if you're looking at the clock and you're thinking of the feminine and it's 222, that's a freaking sign, guys, okay? If you're driving to the store randomly, you just for milk one day, you need a couple things, and you go by an old location that you and this feminine maybe interacted at, or you see something that reminds you of them, and then you look at the clock and it's 222, whatever, 420, that's a confirmation. That's synchronicity, guys. Your brain right now is trying to show you, by opening up these little weird messages, I call them Easter eggs in the matrix of life, that come in, especially when you're about to go through a portal or a new cycle or a timeline shift. Okay? Portals, all these things opening up all the time can change within minutes. You can change your destiny tomorrow. This reading can change tomorrow. That's why I do a lot of readings. Not every day, because every day I get repetitive messages that are just kind of annoying to interpret the same thing over and over again. But once a couple days goes by, you'll see the shifts, okay? In the way you're grasping power now, masculines, is better than ever before. You feel more powerful than ever before. Even if you're still afraid, or you're still letting go of that fear of doing something, going forward with this plan, whatever, your feminine is patient if there's a feminine energy, person, or essence involved here for you. Otherwise, that's just you being patient with the process of learning to transmute this energy and grow and be this Knight of Wands. You got Knight of Wands into King of Wands, okay? You have Page of Cups into King of Cups, or Knight of Cups. It's all advancing. You're doing great. 2222. Right as I just said that with my little words of affirmation for you guys. That's one of my, I do all the love languages. I'm told to get any messages here for the feminines from the masculine out of my little handmade deck. Whoa. X, 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 X. Is that too many X's? Okay, it's not even giving... I don't know if I can say that on here, what those X's stand for. It's giving me these X's today, guys. A little bit of this one, like, oops, you know what I mean? Spicy. But it's giving this X, which is the entry here to this portal in the back. When you get to the end of your journey and you finally reach that top, it's giving never-ending story when you finally get to that place in between the little mountains that they like have to go in, that vortex, that this point of view, you know, when you're learning how to draw with you know, the way you see perception and, you know, lines and things. But it's really the connection here more than that, okay? This beautiful love connection because just being within yourself. You could be asexual here, people. I don't know if I can say that, but I just did. Sorry, YouTube. Please don't ban me. What do the feminines want to say to the masculines here? What do the feminines? Well, it came out and landed on top of this dang King of Swords over here, which could be, remember again, your control issues, their control issues, a controlling person that was around you, waking up to the truth. Yeah. Feminines are starting to realize and say to you, I know you're getting these spiritual messages and you're realizing what this is. That even if you were just like soulmates from another life and you're back here again, you don't have to be twin flame. You could just be soulmates from another life that reincarnated again to be here again. I'm remembering a dream I had one time of a soulmate that we were just doing the most mundane thing in the dream, looking at a condo building in the 1970s when I was not alive, okay, as an adult looking at a condo building being like, oh, I think we'll take this one. It has a pool. Like, you know what I mean? And it was like, what? But it was so real to me at the time. I don't know why I'm just thinking of that. Maybe something about moving in together or getting a place together. Any more messages here for the feminine out of this little deck? I feel like something else is brewing in here somewhere. Maybe it's in the cauldron. Cauldron of messages coming out. These are little scripts of paper. I've written things on song lyrics, words, phrases, nonsense, drawings, etchings, little you know, little marks. All right, I stir them up. I hold the thing with my left hand. I kind of stir it with my right, and I ask questions the same way I ask the cards. If it doesn't feel like telling me anything, it's not going to tell me anything. It's not me like spinning them out of control with my hand. Trust me. All right, I'm going to give them a stir with my hand. Now I'm going to ask any messages here for the masculines that they need to know about this union. Whoa, see about that? When I said union, they came tossing right out of there. I was stirring that for a while first. Movement. Yeah, there's a lot of movement here. This is a card I always see other readers say 8 of Wands is movement. I think of it as spiritual messages, but it's definitely movement. So your dream is either moving along, right along, and you're coming into inner union and getting your dreams worked up, or you're coming into your union here with this other person, this feminine energy, or both at the same time. But there's definitely movement here for you, and that's so good. That's progress, guys and gals, and these handshakes, something about an agreement, or like I said, touching the hand. Maybe they'll go to try to shake your hand very professionally, like, yes, thank you, sir, but you're not a sir, or they're not a sir, or whatever, or they just, I feel like the handshakes are so businessy. It's so fuddy-duddy. It's like, it's very serious. So if they go to and they don't want to shake your hand, they might just go, like by accident and kind of pull back. Don't take it awkwardness as them not liking you, okay? It might just be like they don't know what to do. All right, what else here? Any more messages for the masculines here? Messages for the masculines. Coming in on that union energy again. I didn't mean to lie. Wow. Someone lied by accident. Someone said something and maybe they just got tripped up, or they didn't. The severity of the situation was maybe so much for someone here that they said something to just cover their ass. And it wasn't to hurt you or to lie to you. And this person maybe not a liar, this other dynamic counterpart here, right? They didn't mean to lie. They never meant to say anything out of turn. They just wanted to keep you around, kind of, I think, which is sad. It's like a little kid. Oh, hugs. Yeah, they've definitely been thinking about hugging you and need some hugs, or want some hugs. Messages for the feminine here. Messages for the feminines here. Messages for the feminines that want to come out right now from the cauldron now. Oh, one little message on top of the King of Wands. A web. Now I'm hearing the World Wide Web, or a tangled web we weave, or someone like a spider with a web. Okay, what else here? Any more messages about web? Fell in the same spot again. So for feminines, something about this card back here coming out. If you have something about the inner webs, as I used to make it jokingly say. Be careful of something maybe with this, like I said before. A web of lies, something, deceit. I just heard maybe sing. And I said you were a singer. Feminines, be careful, okay? Because this might be your producer, okay? Especially if you're a music person, producer, or someone that you work with, feature, whatever, even, dance or whatever. Someone that helps you out in that. I just got producer again, really strong. And someone here is feeding them lies about you, or trying to get in their head and say no, I'm better, you should put me on stage, or whatever it is. Be careful, okay? It has nothing to do with this person. It's this person that's off the side of the group that's looking kind of this way over I don't really care what they're doing on stage right now. I'm thinking about their man or their producer or whatever, okay? Be careful. And masculines, this feminine here is true to you, I think. Masculines, any more messages for the masculines? Any more messages for the feminines? Any general collective messages that could relate to anyone here involved in this? Any more messages at all that want to come out? No, that's it for the cauldron tonight, guys. Most of this, I didn't mean to lie. It came out and fell on the floor. Oh no, yeah, you were both broken up about whatever this was. You both felt so bad. You were both like thinking about each other but not talking to each other. This is definitely a separation, or there was something that you were both like, just like, why can't we just, I just heard, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Like, it was such anxiety or pain or whatever this was about. Gosh, I just heard like being in bed together or something. Wow, sleeping together, something just in general, like that, that happens. Oh my gosh, what's coming in the new cycle with this? It went on the floor, okay, so it's out the window. These also went on the floor. It's done. The sadness in your life is like gone. It's gone away, okay? It's jumping off on the floor. It's going off camera over here. I'm gonna like leave them on my feet for a minute because I don't have any room left. The Chariot's at the bottom. What's coming in the new cycle here? Your season of self-love. This also kind of popped out. A lot of, maybe if you're also, like I said, you're a director or whatever, you're an actor too, you're gonna get some fans, okay? You might have some fans already, right? You're gonna feel like self-satisfied, and even if it's not fans, it's a bunch of options to explore in the opposite counterpart, like the masculine, feminine, or the feminines could come into your life and just make you very happy. Okay, what else? Yes, judgment for the masculines here too. Judgment back here. You're seeing the ways now. You know this is true. You know what I'm saying is true. Anything else here for the masculine? Anything more for the feminine and their physical? Wow, right in the middle of the deck. The two of you are ready to link up. The hand. It's the hand. They're gonna touch your hand, or they want to touch your hand, or you want to touch their hand. Something. What else? The frickin' world. The portal is open, guys. It's opening. Get ready to jump in. You gotta get ready to jump in, because when that thing, it's like it could be overnight. Okay, I'm gonna some messages from this weird deck over here. Any messages from this weird inner scope deck? That was kind of me more than anything. It said cultivating inner calmness, which is always important, and it fell on the Temperance card. Grow older gracefully. Yeah, you know what? And it came over here. It went off under 3232. Right when I said that, it went off under. On top of all this old sheet that was in your life back here, for lack of a better word, sheet music. That will help you to grow older gracefully if you dump that out of your life right now. If you dump any old toxicity, toxic people, toxicity within yourself, toxic energies, toxic friends, toxic cycles, dump that. It will help you grow old gracefully, right? Hugs will too. Release your sorrows at the bottom of the deck. Release your sorrows. Okay? Release those sorrows, even if it's with this person here. When you're a twin flame, you have to acknowledge, and I've acknowledged a long time ago, there is a separation period. When you first meet, you separate immediately. You're not together. That is not why you're here. It's because you're here to create your dream life. You've done that. You separated from this person possibly and became friggin' famous, or you're about to be in the meantime. You're selling out shows. You're on stages. You're 33 on the frickin' clock. This person is also coming into the knowledge and the awareness that they could have the fans too if they wanted. Whether you both have female fans or not is not important, okay? You've got to let go of this gnarly old energy it's like, look how gnarly both of these are. This is a long reading today. If you stick around, thank you. If not, I get it. Look at these gnarly ass energies here. Destructive, mentally and physically, and now they're all on the way out. That's all on the way out. Everything here is very, look, this is on the way out. Remember, everything here is very nice. Everything here is very pleasant. That's in your current energy. Everything that flew off the table or out of the way over here was dirty, salty, old energy that we're not gonna be in anymore for much longer. Okay, I don't like to ask time, how long. I like to say within the next 6 weeks, what are we gonna see come forward in our lives here with this collective. If I don't ask the question right, it won't come out either, because I already got soulmate meeting up. Like, you know what I mean? What's the feminine going to see happen in the next 6 weeks or so here? Divine, beautiful happiness. Could I give you any more of that? 10 of Cups. What's the masculine going to see happen in the next 6 weeks or so here? It flew off the table. It touched the pile of nasties. You're going to come in and be able to move past these nasties that happened. You're going to come out on top. You're going to be the winner. Okay? You've got it. You're going to. You're doing it. Get some hugs. Give some hugs. I love you all. Thank you for checking in. I hope this resonates.